Well, hello, hello, hello. I'm breathing. I'm trying not to snap or freak out or go into an asthma attack. I got a lot of shit in my mind. I don't need to be having no anxiety and because I'm stressed right now. But I wasn't going to go live today. I just wasn't going to do this, but I guess I'm going to have to. I guess it's time. Hi, honey. Um, I never would have thought being friends with people would bring me so much hate. And I'm shocked. I'm dumbfounded. It's been last Turtle Island. I don't know. It's been a few months. It's been quite a few months. And I went to Granny's. I liked Granny's. But it's ridiculous. I mean, come on. Obviously, and this is what I'm going to say, and if Tina gets mad at me, this is how I feel about it. This is what I said in Queen's chat last night. When I was in Queen's chat, and I was only in Queen's chat for the support of Tina. Because Tina's my friend. Rose was my friend. Oh, I thought. Mary G was my friend. And I know we all tried to stay neutral. Hi, Sinner. I'm about to snap, so I'm going to breathe here. Just because I'm friends with them doesn't mean you can. It's just not right to sit there and drag somebody like that. But when I was in Queen's chat, I was there for one fucking reason, and that was for Tina. And then I passed out because I don't know what all happened because I got tired of everybody jumping up there, ganging up on her. Obviously, I don't agree with Tina keeping it away from PJ. I've been cheated on many of times. I've been in a love triangle where the guy was telling me something, but he was fucking my best friend, and then he was coming back to me. I've been there, done that. I've been led on by somebody before, so it's very easy for any vulnerable girl or woman or lady to be led on. And they're saying that they're saying it's impossible for someone to be led on, but it is very possible for Christina to be held on. And obviously, she's loyal at fault. Spitfire, my girl. I love Spitfire. Spitfire's my girl. I hope she stays. But I'm just really upset because yesterday I had a hard day. I deal with a father who has promised me lots of things in life. And we got into it yesterday with my half sisters, but still, it's not here or there. But I'm underneath a lot of stress. And then they're just dogging Tina last night so bad. And not really on Queen's chat, but there was a few. And then it goes on today. Do we not know she's 61 years old, guys? These women shouldn't be fighting like this. This is cattiness. And PJ, I really like PJ. And I went over there and checked on it because I heard what Tina had said. And I do not feel that it's right to keep that away from somebody. But then again, the man has to step up and do the same thing. Two Secrets, my fellow Toledo, and yes, it's crazy being this shit show. Aw, thank you. And so, basically, what pisses me off the most, we're supposed to be good humans. We're supposed to be polite and spread awareness away. We're supposed to assist children, save the missing, but instead we all got to fight over if we all know she went down there, but I do believe Tina's loyal at fault, and she was told not to say anything. She deep down believes in the past that she would be able to go back to that chat. When we're vulnerable, we fall in love with a chat or a community. My ears ringing. A chat or a community. We, you know, we love going to that community. We love doing the good things. We love being and having lots of friends. And I really hope it does get resolved because I'm worried about my friend. The bullying has got to stop. We're never going to find out unless Dolly or somebody comes forward. I I hope Tina does the right thing. Um, I don't think she's crazy. Tina's not a psycho. She's not crazy. She's a good person. Hi, y'all. Okay, so that's my stand on Tina. I am Tina's friend. I will stand by Tina, but I do not agree. I'm going to say this again. I do not agree with Tina keeping that a secret. Those three people need to have a sit down and talk. If one of them cheated, or my friend is really nuts. Well, I don't believe my friend is really nuts. I am sticking to my story. I do not believe she is nuts and a psycho and that she created all this up in her head. Come on, people. We all know something that has happened. And the messages were pulled up last night on Queen's chat about Maria and PJ were close at one point in time, and PJ was confident in the Maria G about some stuff, and Maria G had sent me the messages about the whole thing about Tina. This is why I do not disclose any private messages. I've learned my lesson. I will never expose somebody else's messages. I will take the chats and screenshot if they're hateful comments because I don't want that in my chat. I normally don't do drama, but I went into a room. I probably shouldn't even went in there because of the thumbprint, but I thought it was going to go a different way. It didn't. Everybody went off of Tina. And then here comes final dandy Miss Ann. Let's talk about Miss Ann. Because let me show you this. It's about to get fucking real deep in this bitch because I am fed up with Miss Ann. I am through the roof because elderly people do not act like this way. Do not act like this way. I don't care if you have cancer because you know what? This woman right here had cancer and she was never, she might have been vindictive with family, but she would never act like that. Never. Humans do not act like this. She has cancer. She had cancer. She was the greatest thing on earth. And do you think she talked like that to her friends? Do you think she goes to chats and put on there about, oh, I'm glad to be a big old mean ass bitch? That's what Miss Ann is. Miss Ann, you are who? You are the most selfish, inconsiderate soul of my life for you to sit there, talk shit about Tina getting money on YouTube, but you're out here doing the same shit as Tina. That's bullshit. That's wrong, and it's not right. It's not right. And for you to still harp on the fact that I told my friend I didn't know Tattoo Rebel was watching. I know he, like you just said, he wanted to be on that island, and because of some freaking fracking beef, he was taken out by money. He was paid to be taken out. You are still harping on that, because I told a friend, but you can go and tell all your friends, oh, everybody's talking this, everybody's doing this. You told, right away, you went and told, got on, Ernie's panel. You was ready to co-sign and jump in and dog somebody. Now, you saying you have stage 4 cancer, and you sit here and you're proud of being mean to people, and you are how old? I'm 38 years old, and I would never act so catty and go behind people's backs. Now, I do believe when all of you guys jumped on, let me think here, it was Jones's panel, and it was even made out to those voice clips that were leaked, were twisted, and they weren't even that really that bad. All she said was people were, and you still do it, and you still do it. And I really fucking liked you, Anne. I really did. Even when Rose was being so evil about your cancer, I tried to tell Rose not to be so evil. It's just, God, I miss my stepmom. She had small cell cancer. And let me tell you what, my stepmom, she was a feisty little cracker. She didn't take no shit either. She didn't take nobody's shit. And I'm not gonna take nobody's shit. It has been what, 4 seasons, 3 months since Turtle Island, and you're still mad at me for telling my friend Rebel he got voted off. But you can go and tell all your friends certain stuff that happens. Look what I mean. My biggest thing is, Anne, you have cancer. We all get that. And I adored you. I started following your YouTube channel because I wanted to see how your cancer journey was going to go and to see how much love and support you could have. And I really did watching you. I really did enjoy watching you. Even when Rose was being nasty, I even said, it's not right. It's not right to dog somebody like that. But you are sick. You have cancer. Why are you consuming? Why are you co-signing and going to every panel to co-sign that Tina's a bad person, or she's psycho, she's crazy, she's nuts, she's a wackadoo? She's a wackadoo. I'm a wackadoo too, and I'm proud of it. I smoke my wacky tobacco and I get wacky. A block of hookers walk down the town. Girl, it gets bad up here. The hookers used to come in my gas station all the time when I used to work at the gas station. Let me tell you what, these girls' hands were so nasty, and like they're, oh god, yeah, they're if you go down my road right here, there's some standing here. If you go down this road over here, you got 3 different women on corners, because they're hookers. They don't let some other girl come on there, even when they're panhandling too. Every single panhandler up here has their sector. Have you noticed that? Because I notice it every day. But it's just, I'm just, I was so pissed to go over there and to think that she's proud to be so nasty. God does not like ugly. God doesn't like ugly. I'm not a fighter. I am a lover. I am a lover, not a fighter. My mama always told me I should have been born in the hippie stage, in the hippies, because I'm a hippie. I love my tree. It's legal in Ohio now. Woo! I'm so happy. Um, But I went there just to find out what was happening, and I love going to Jones's. And I wanted to put it out here now too, that way, just so everybody knows. I was definitely in the bushes at Queens last night till I fell asleep. And then my husband came over and shut my phone off like he always does. And he doesn't like me watching her, but he can't stand her. But I was only there to see how bad, if Tina was going to be able to handle it. I was trying to tell her, when I thought she should check out, get offline. I promised her that what we talk about would stay between me and her. But I do know that, PJ said some hateful, harshful things to Tina, and so has Tina has said some bad things about them. But these ladies are 60 years old, and I don't know how old Anne is. I'm just mad because I liked her, and she wants to harp on me about telling Rebel. When I talked to Tattoo and Angel and Rebel, they were not mad at me whatsoever. They said that we're not mad. You didn't know we were watching. It's okay. He knows about it. He was upset. It hurt him. So that's why I was checking on him. Queen is a top. Yeah, my hubby does not like her. My hubby does not like a certain few creators, but he doesn't bitch at me too bad. But it's just, how do you be so vile towards somebody? And represents it too. She represents being a mean person that's vicious, but I've never seen somebody with cancer act that way. And her going all over everybody, telling everybody her cancer stuff. Tina didn't even mean that messages to be like that. It was all twisted, all out of context. I do believe I think it was on Jones's, that wasn't even, somebody said it, and I can't remember exactly what it was in detail, that somebody even said the messages, it wasn't even like that. I think Dolly had it on his channel at one point in time, that they were flipped, they were turned out of, misconstrued, I guess, or misinterrupted or interpreted, I guess. And that's how that happened. And then they brought it to all these panels. It's been days, you guys. It's been days since this shit's been happening, and it's just like, anytime you want to come and hang out, you just let me know. Good, your husband can join us for lunch. Yes, I would love that. Um, he seems like a smart man with a right brain. Yes, he is. He'll go hard. He went off on Ernie because Ernie was trying to make me feel out to be some bad person who needed some help, and my friend Tina helped me, and I showed all my receipts to the closest girls. They all got them, and you know he didn't even, he's judging Tina because she had Morbid on her panel. Who cares who goes where? We're not in cults. We do not go. Hold on, guys. I have to smoke. You just can't. I'm getting hot because I'm pissed off. My blood pressure is probably through the roof right now. Um, and if my husband walks in, hear me ranting in here like that, he's gonna be like, "What the hell is going on?" And then for Anne to sit there, to see how low, because of my comments must have been. I didn't even say anything really bad to Anne, but for her to sit there, for her to take my name, like, I didn't disrespect her name, Anne Horn. I didn't disrespect her for her to call me. What did she call me? Tooth sucker. You are too. You know what? That made me so mad. Like, you have no right to because you're mad because of my comments, because you were being hateful. And for one, um, the world we live in, I'm so glad I'm not monetized because I can cuss. Um, oh my god, it's gonna be a bad day. Um, she got mad because I was sticking up for Tina, and she wants to take my screen name out of context and call me truth sucker or truth whatever. Well, how about you take your horny ass and ass off this place because you are evil. There's no world for evil. We do not like evil. Evil. There's karma's gonna bite her in the ass because I'm sorry, you just don't act like that. She's a grown ass woman, and to be going all over panel to put her 2 cents in when it's none of her business. But she's a friend to PJ, so of course they're gonna stick up for each other. But that's my point. They can stick up for PJ, but when I go sticking up for Tina, I'm wrong. I'm the bad person. It's like, and my fingers are black. It's like I'm the bad person, but they can stick up for their friends. But when I go to stick up for my friends, I'm the worst person, and I suck, and this, and that, and I'm just disappointed. That was a rude thing to say to you too. Yeah, because like I said, I really did used to like Anhorn. Even when Team Rose was being really hard on her, I told Rose to calm down, to chill. That's not nice. I know there's comment. I know somebody has screenshots of me standing up and telling Rose, "Hey, you're going on a line. You're crossing the line." And she did the same thing with Tina. Her mom business is her mom business. And it should have never been brought to the platform. I don't agree with releasing messages. I did that once with Maria G's messages that she had sent me of PJ telling the same messages that they showed last night is the same messages that Maria G sent me, and of how, PJ being mean, just like Tina was mean to her. And Tina even admitted last night, which I was so proud of her. She admitted that she did not like the way she acted. She said she was very mean and nasty. Tina said it. She even said, I was wrong. I didn't like the way I said those mean things. She didn't like the way her voice sounded. She didn't like to hear herself be that vicious. And she apologized. And then it just didn't get any better because, like Tina, I see myself in her a little bit because I am very emotional, sensitive human being that I want to care for everybody and be a nice person. I know. But I have to speak the truth, I have to say, you know, because people are thinking I totally agree with everything that Tina has done. No, but she's still my friend just because she's not speaking and not doing the right woman code. There's a woman code. There's a man code, women code, best friend code. And I just had to. I had to because it's not right. I shouldn't have released messages. I don't think anybody should release messages, but you know, we all make mistakes. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is we all make mistakes. Um, I do. I do. I mean, I do. really care about Tina. She's my friend. And I'm not going to say anything after this, I promise. But I just wanted everybody to know that it's very hypocritical of everybody to be judging everybody, but we're only sticking up for our friends. People are sticking up for PJ, people are sticking up for Rose, people are sticking up for Ann, people are sticking up for this person. So when I do it, it's just bullshit. Boston asked her directly and she owned up to not being proud of her actions. She did, Sinner. She very well did. I like Boston. He asked her a question and she answered it, and you know he was trying to be really sweet to her. I did see that, and it just made me so mad though. I enjoyed watching Granny, but then as soon as Miss Ann jumped up there and got mad at me for sticking up for my friend, I'm not allowed to do. We're not allowed to stick up for people unless it's involving them. Is what I'm seeing. It's like the whole it's okay for B, but not okay for us. It's okay for Horny to do it, but not us. So I'm gonna hit this bowl, and then I do have something in Toledo. But I just had to get that out there because she. I mean, have you guys been to Tattoo Angels or Tattoo Rebels? You guys know their channel. They're a great couple. I love them. I just don't go there anymore very much because of all the stuff I've been through for telling Rebel that. I just think Anne is a hypocrite because she should have never been jumping on all these panels. I do have to say that. The whole live also was demonetized for violent, repulsive content. Yeah, I figured it would be. Oh, that's live. People have been talking about. Haha. Just was part of my view. Yeah. I'm just sad that Anne still can't drop it. Still can't. Still just to be proud to be a mean. I mean, you guys heard Anne say it. She's happy to be a mean old lady. Who is that happy? Now, mind you, this is my beautiful stepmother. She is no longer here, and I just think about how she had stage 4 cancer, and she wasn't cruel. She had the happiest heart. Even though she knew her daughter was killing her, she knew. She knew my stepmom knew. And I just hope, Anne, you have some loving people in your corner because you're going to need it if you're going to be this spiteful and hateful to people because the man upstairs does not like it. And I'm not a very good church person and I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. But you've got to find, you better go hug Santa, okay? Please go hug Santa. Get that warm, jolly feeling in your heart because you're just, look what you guys did to Tina. You turned her to an ice cold. She has a heart. She has a heart, but it's frozen because everybody's just being so heartless. Drives me insane. Like, mm-mm. Santa needs to come find you, Anne, and give you a big old hug because you're going to need it if you're going to keep wanting to fight for your life. You have to fight for it. My stepmom fought like hell for 2 years, beat it, and it came back. And it came back in full force. Not to mention, my stepmom also had a rare disorder, blood disorder. So her blood cell counts were dying. Her white cell counts were being destroyed because of all that stuff, and she had that rare disease. Only a few people, that disease is rare. And the lung cancer guy told us that when he took half of her lung. He said her platelets are dying. They're getting eaten. She has to have these blood platelets put into her. She had a port and all. She had the same thing you have, Miss Ann, a port, and that's what I told you, to make sure your doctor puts it in correctly and in the right spot. I gave you that. I remember chatting that in your chat. And I said, Miss Ann, I'm here to follow you and on your journey and to make sure you have that port put in correctly. My stepmom's had her first one put in, and it was in wrong. And she had this pain, and you could feel this device in it. And so you can call me truth sucker or whatever. I don't need you as a friend. I sure as hell do not want you in my beautiful, loving community until you find your heart. That's all I gotta say about that, Miss Ann. So, if I see you around in chats that I go in, I will leave just because I can't be a part of somebody who says they have cancer, but they are proud to be a big, bad bully. And that's exactly what you are. You're so mad at me for telling my friend something. Why did you go and tell Dumplin' I told Rebel? You didn't have to go tell Dumplin' I'm the one that said something. You could have kept that a secret. You did the same thing I did for my friend. You went and told Dumplin' that I ratted her out. I know. But it's okay. I got my stepmom. I have my mom. That's all I need. But I do want to talk about this thing on here. Really quick. Let me get my shit together here. Hold on. But it just makes me so mad because you just don't act like that. And then you get mad, but you're a hypocrite. You take my screen name, my channel name, and you bash it. I didn't bash your screen name till now. I most certainly did not bash your screen name till now because you said what you said over there. And all I did was tell you to get off of harping about it because I did the same thing you did. You went and told Dumplin' that I told about her kicking Rebel off with money. And this has happened so long ago? You see how these people harp on stuff that's happened months ago since Turtle Island? And it's just, I don't know, I just can't. I can't. It is one of the things that I don't like. I don't like. I gotta find this. Now, I do know there's a lot of speculation, guys, on the Madeline Soto case.
Psychobiotics are a new
But
class of
Court
probiotic
TV
bacteria
has, shout out to Court TV, they did something
by your house.
an hour ago, and
No matter what condition it's in.
you don't want these houses in Toledo. There's this ad that wants to buy houses in Toledo. I'll check it out soon. I'm behind everything, trying to figure out how to pay this on my own. Aww. You're struggling, Miss Spitfire? I'm gonna be praying that it works out. And in the meantime, you let me know if you need anything. I haven't gotten my money yet, but I did want to bless a few people out here in the world that have helped me. So you'll be my number one girl that I will come to when I do get it. And if I can, I will be loved to help. But you live so far away. If you need something, you just give me a holler.
18-year-old Madeline Soto.
Okay, so
remains discovered earlier this month in a wooded area in Kissimmee, Florida. her mother's boyfriend. Stephen Stearns is the prime suspect in her death. He has not yet been charged in connection with her death. He's only facing child support.
Did they really say that? Is he really take care of you guys? Oh, thank you, Senator. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I know I don't like to do the drama, but I just wanted to get that out because I just thought that was very heartless of her. And but I don't remember hearing them saying that
Abuse charges.
he was the prime suspect. Right? Well, he is, but
Court TV producer Cody Thomas returned to the scene of the crime. He is joining us live this morning with the very latest. Cody, good morning to you.
Good morning, Julie. We did, of course, take that trip down Hickory Tree Road, ultimately where Madeline Soto's body was found by police. And in all essences of the phrase, when we went down that road, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, moderately busy, a lot
so
of
sad.
land, but eventually, after going 3 or 4 miles down that long span of road, we did eventually find the exact spot where Madeline Soto was found by police. Let's take a look.
Sugar, show it.
So we just turned onto Hickory Road where Madeline Soto's body was found, not to be confused.
Trigger warning.
Hickory Road. That's where police and investigators say they did catch Stephen Stearns in that 2010 Lincoln MKZ changing a tire the morning of February 26th when Maddie Soto went missing. But as we look up here on Hickory Road, you see that it's pretty flat. There are some wooded areas to the left. If you look up to the right of the road, that is it. That's the exact spot. Maddie Soto was found. But right here behind me is the memorial site, actually where she was found, right in between those trees. And we actually have some community advocate members out here with us, and they tell us that one of them actually has been in contact with the owner of this land.
Yeah.
That morning of February 26th, they say that the gate was open just across the street here in this area.
Yes, thank you, bless Mama.
It's where a witness online describes where he saw Stephen Stearns.
We have to make you a mod, Toots.
That morning of February 26th, when Maddie Soto went missing. Now you can see it's just a little divot. A lot of flat land back here, private farmland.
So does this guy have any camera footage of Stephen that morning?
Julie, we saw 5 or 6 people coming up, giving trinkets to the memorial, letters, teddy bears, just honoring the life of little Madeline Soto.
Cody, I wanted to ask you, please, that area you showed us where Madeline's body was found, and it is believed by police that her body was moved in the early morning hours the day that she died. I'm curious how busy the area is. Could there have been cars going by at the time, maybe some witnesses to this that we just haven't heard about yet?
Yes, that's a good thing to point out there, Julie. When we were out there, like, it was moderately busy.
They even got a timeline on Court TV, guys. Go check that out if you want to.
Allegedly in the morning, so it was broad daylight. If anyone came by, they definitely would have
seen him
doing something.
They would have.
Right, Cody. This sounds funny.
Could it be that he did it at nighttime? I try not to be. I promise you, my community isn't about drama. I just wanted to you know. I wanted, my channel is mostly true crime, a little bit of planet Earth stuff, the grass and the trees, and we gotta quit cutting down trees, and I promise you it's not about that. I couldn't deal with it, so I had to come say that because I was hurt by that whole incident. And I'm allowed to be friends with who I want to be friends with, and if I want to stick up for them, we stick up. Those other groups of people stick up for their friends, so why can't we do that for our friends? But when we do that for our friends, we're the crazy wackos. And I even took my wacko video down, but I because I did really love Rose.
Whole changing of the tire, all of that. So we know he was on the side of the road at one point.
And I've already had that mean girl threaten me. She can come to Toledo if she wants. I'm in Michigan once a month.
As we've been down there talking to some
So,
there's a Hickory Tree Road and there's an Old Hickory Tree Road, and the police report said the flat tire was taking place on Old Hickory Tree Road. A witness statement online said that it was Hickory Tree Road, so there could be a little confusion
there, guys.
as to where exactly that he is. We picked up to be described.
I think he did it at nighttime, guys. I honestly do believe, I really think he did it at nighttime.
The flat tire had been a ruse to try to look like an act, to make it easier to go dump a body across that fence. We'll know when more information comes out.
You read my mind, Cody. Could be staging. Our next guest will speak.
Staging? You think he staged?
Corey TV producer Cody Thomas, thank you so much for that update from Florida. Now I want to bring in that very special guest. You will recognize him. He is a forensics expert. He's the owner.
That is nuts.
It's Dr. Kenny Kinsey. Good morning to you, Dr. Kinsey. Thanks for coming.
How long does the autopsy take? Shouldn't we know about the autopsy soon?
Of course.
Or
talking with Cody about, was he there making it look like he was changing a tire to be in the vicinity to dispose of
yes,
the body?
that's what I'm thinking. He did stage it.
What your thoughts are on that, Dr. Kinsey?
Well, Miss Julie, many times these predators really don't have a plan for the end game.
Come on, tablet. Pop up there, come on.
Staging where it's not necessarily premeditated, but is taking advantage of every opportunity to dispose of this young lady.
Right, and Dr. Kinsey, I'm wondering if the homicide occurred in the home. I'm just wondering that because of the allegations of sexual abuse that have already been brought against Stephen Stearns. And then we know police have said there was a point where they've got surveillance video of his car returning to the home, and they believe that
I don't want to mess anything up. So,
lifeless, but still in that vehicle at the time, and that they believe, the disposal perhaps may have occurred in the early morning hours the day after her death. Talk to us about your thoughts on.
Okay, after this, I found my thing I gotta show you guys.
The plan to dispose of her body may have been carried out.
Well, in this situation, Ms. Julie, I believe what we see is that law enforcement did enough in stage one that they can slow down the game. They have these additional charges with exploitation and trafficking of other children.
Oh my god, and it was snowing earlier, you guys. It was like snowing here. I could not believe that.
Get out. But now law enforcement can slow
Spitfire says, I think they're waiting on toxicology. Toxicology is different from an autopsy, correct? Or is that combined into one? Because I'm confused. So, an autopsy report tells them how we died, how the person was unalived or died, or that kind of thing, and then toxicology is what's in their systems, things like that. My brother-in-law had to have one done, so I think it's not together, so it's just two different reports, right? I'm guessing. If I got it wrong, somebody will let me know. Is it two different reports?
Was they come out of the gate swinging, and they got enough on the front end that.
And we may be having a little bit of difficulty with your video. Let's take a look at a clip from the Sheriff's Department. They're talking about the items that belong to little Madeline found in a dumpster.
We have video evidence that shows Stephen Stearns discarding items in a dumpster in that apartment complex.
He tried to throw that stuff away.
On Monday, February 26th. Detectives later recovered Madeline's backpack and her school-issued laptop from that dumpster.
Okay, looks like we have your shot back, Dr. Kinsey. The tech gremlins are interrupting us this morning. So I wanted to just give you a chance. The last part of what you were saying, would you mind repeating it for us so we have it, please?
No, ma'am, I don't mind. I was praising law enforcement for coming out of the gate swinging. They have gathered enough information that they can slow down now. They can be methodical instead of pushing.
Let's hope they can.
To react And hopefully they won't make those mistakes with that forensic evidence that are all too common. We all make them. But now they got time on their side now because I don't.
So the mom checked herself into a place.
Thinking, and I said this on my show.
Separate, okay.
Thinking that they're doing a grand jury presentment right now on the homicide case. And to your point, you're right. They've got it locked up. He's not going anywhere. He's not going to harm anyone if he is the predator that law enforcement believes he is. Tell us, please, Dr. Kinsey, if you were hired to consult on this case and try to figure out how little Madeline died, walk us through what you would do, please.
Oh, God, why did she ask that question?
As I've said many times, Miss Julie, I'll break it up. You've got several different crime scenes here. You've got the location in the brush 20 miles away where Stern allegedly dumped little Madeline. You've got the vehicle, and then you've got the home or wherever this crime took place, but let's just say
he's got a gun in the back of his office.
You still have a level of sexual assault and all kind of horrible things that this young lady lived through prior to this act.
She did.
So
poor little girl.
And I would break them down, take them one at a time. How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? And I would break it down and have someone in charge.
How cute that little girl was. It's a shame. It's a shame.
We would work on one at a time, and then everyone get together and stay in touch, and we would put it together.
See that big old thing in the back? I hope I don't get in trouble for that.
It's the first time I've heard anyone say there are really 4 crime scenes here. That really helps you.
4 crime scenes?
The actions that occurred here from the time that child was supposed to go to school and was never brought to school, and from the time that her precious body was recovered, discarded like trash. We've got to leave it there for now, but would love to have you back on this case and on many others when you have time. Dr. Kenny Kinsey, thank you for the excellent analysis.
Okay, so Riley Stern's last text messages are recovered in opening statements. So, where's this guy at? He's the one that,
Recordings just got better.
It's so sad.
I'm so excited to announce that.
Stupid ads. Okay, so. Riley Stern's last text messages recovered in opening statement. What is this? Hold on.
Those years. May Kendi Howard finally rest in peace. That's my opening statement on this Wednesday morning. Let me know if you like it. Right now, I want to give you what's on your daily docket.
Okay, come on.
On the morning of January.
I want to know about Riley Stern's messages.
Attorney spoke with Court TV, telling us that he plans to appeal the convictions. So, could he possibly be successful? I have 2 great attorney guests standing by to answer
here we
question
go with
for
that.
us.
We're not going through all that.
Defense attorneys in the private sector. I have with me case. Said thank you kindly. Let's turn to some other big trending.
Riley Stern case. Okay, we got it.
Welcome back to opening statements.
So the text
We're
messages
shining our spotlight on the
are out.
ongoing search efforts for missing college student Riley Strain. He vanished 2 weeks ago after a night out with his fraternity brothers in
I'm so
Nashville,
sad,
Tennessee.
you guys.
He was last seen on camera near the Cumberland River. And on Tuesdays, parents held a press conference asking the public for help and expressing how hard this has been on them and on Riley's friends.
I can't imagine. Oh.
We really are focusing on
bringing Riley home.
his last point.
He's my best friend. He's everything. Let's talk about this case. I have 3 great guests standing by with me right now. Retired police sergeant with the National
Okay, so.
Department, Melissa Pickleton, criminologist, author, and professor.
Gay JRL is good. Oh, I thought Dolly was gonna go, but there's a lot of homeless camps. I heard that, bless mama. So this is what I'm thinking. My opinion is he was super drunk. We seen it. He was super drunk. And what if one of the homeless camps got him and threw the bank card in the river? I'm gonna unplug this so my phone doesn't go too hot because I don't. Ah, timber. Um, I'm leaning towards that. JRL is down there on the riverbank filming the camps. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, but I think he would probably strike if I went over to his. You think? I don't think he would, but who knows? I'm a little person.
University, Dr. Debbie Goodman, and executive producer.
My favorite person, look, Pascal.
Pascal show, Pascal Boboff. Good morning to you.
It's the Pascal.
With us.
Pascal lady.
Let me start with you, please. Riley Strain's parents are saying that the police aren't doing enough. What's your reaction to that? As a parent, I absolutely can.
I love Pascal.
They would feel that way. I absolutely can understand how they feel that way.
I'm in the Pascal's Discord.
The emotion.
I'm not in it all the time though.
Have to be done for them, which is again very understandable. But the police are they're really doing everything they can with all the resources that they have. They have combed through so much video footage.
I'd rather hear Pascal speak though. Pascal is really, really good. He was on the other side of the river where the debit card was found. Ouch.
And then to break that down even further, within that time frame, something of interest, they have to break that footage down and go even further from there. And so it's an insurmountable the amount of information.
Ouch, that's why you said I got it now.
Is able to work with. Because while this is going on,
thank you for that laugh.
I don't want to have every single resource.
This poor guy, we gotta find him.
There are also other crimes investigations happening in Nashville at the same time.
There is.
So they have deployed drones, they have deployed dogs, they have urban search and rescue, they've had volunteer search and rescue, and they have not let up. Let me tell you, from being here in Nashville, it is 24/7. This is still the thing that's top of the hour, all day, every day. So while I understand how she is feeling as a mama, the resources that are being deployed and used.
Get to Pascal.
Riley Strain's friend Chris, did he share any insight on what he thought that text message might have meant?
He honestly said, and good morning to
Pascal.
everybody as well. Honored to be
I
here.
love Pascal.
He honestly just said that he doesn't really know what it means. I feel like he was giving off the vibe that it's kind of a dead end type of text. I think it was just a misspell text. He could have been saying lulls, maybe lost, but I don't think it was anything cryptic. Definitely not low on power. Sorry. He even said that too. He's like, I even corresponded with the girl that he was texting with, and he's like, she even had to Google it to see what it could possibly mean. So that should also kind of explain that particular text to begin with.
Sure, Pascal. So he didn't seem to want to
I
put too
love
much
Pascal.
weight on it. That really wasn't where
He's
he
doing really good things.
should be. Thank you for that.
He's got a really good channel. I'm so proud of him and his new and his baby.
On the street, we've been watching that body camera footage again and
Okay,
again.
so
Let's take a look at it together now.
I'm gonna get so something before I get into mine. Thing I wanted to tell you.
Surgeon, you know this area well. What's the crime activity like in this area where Riley Strain was last seen?
So is Nashville that bad? Nashville's getting super bad.
This was a party weekend. The crime in that area is pretty high, especially spring break, that time of year. You have a lot of homeless people in that area.
A lot of homeless.
Your vandalism, your reminder theft, your petty theft, your trespassers, but you have your car burglaries, and without knowing what that officer was doing there, what I can tell you is for some reason that red truck caught his eye, and he was more so looking into that truck to see what was going on, and I probably popped over on the side going parallel with the river as I see, and the officer was just that's his way of scanning the area. He saw Riley and then was like, how you doing? Just to be kind, and because they're very tourist friendly in Nashville, as they should be, and had him go by. But there's a lot of theories floating around. The main one that seems to be sticking, though, is that it is believed that he possibly fell in the river because his activity going towards the river. And now you see
you guys think he fell in the river, or do you think somebody
and so that is still
hurt him, took his phone, his watch, right? His bank card?
No. We're hoping to find him safe and sound, but right now they're still working with the river theory.
The river theory.
And it is a very plausible theory. I appreciate you bringing that up, and let's not forget that. Pascal, back to you, please.
Back to Pascal. Hold on.
About what witnesses might have seen, we know there were two homeless camps where Riley Strain passed by. There were witnesses that saw him. Do you think there could be any clues with any of those people who might have seen him?
That's why they're getting a search warrant.
At the riverbank with his phone.
JR wouldn't strike you. Okay.
I think absolutely. I mean, there's been eyewitnesses.
Just have my little channel. I do like JRL. I do. He does good work. You know, people.
His last ping was.
People just credit JRL, but he's out there, boots on the ground. I don't see. I mean, if I could get out boots on the ground, I would, but I'm too far from Nashville. But you know, he does go and gets boots on the ground, but he gets the most hated. Him and there's some other people out here that are the most hated. You know.
Saying that someone called back down, saying, "Oh yeah, he's okay, he's fine, he's just drunk," and then they went off and did, carried on with the rest of their night. Absolutely, I really do believe that there's been also other accounts of another homeless man, allegedly wearing his shirt. There's been claims about that within Old Tent City as well. Some other people that have seen this homeless man wearing his shirt. So yeah, there's been so many pieces of information that have been.
And so that's why the cops have to get a search warrant for the homeless people's tents, because they're not being.
It feels like there could have been some real commotion going on, and I'm wondering, where did he go? What happened here?
Right, Pascal, absolutely. Dr. Debbie Goodman, I would love for you to take us home.
Okay, we're going to skip her. I've never seen parts of Tennessee, so we're going to go take a little sneak peek at JRL. Even though, don't you start now. Thank you.
Wasting money if you're still paying for cable. Not bound buy low for $25.
I need to do that. I'm still paying for cable. It's expensive. Jesus. I got to pay $347 to get it back on. Jesus. Okay, so look at that beautiful water.
Because you know that you're from here, you know what about the river here. I mean,
shout out to JRL.
The rocks are so terrible right there. You know, they do have a swimming area.
They do? How beautiful it is.
And it's all roped off and everything. And they put sand out there. And it's, like I said, it's got big nets. It's not just ropes, it has nets down. They've been lucky there.
It's kind of pretty.
It's the way it is in that big, they've got it in a bin, so I think they study what they were doing. So the current keeps you pushed into that side. Yeah. And that's what happens here. That's why they put that on that side. The current comes down the river.
Yes, can somebody drop his shit? Somebody drop his link for me. Does anybody know how to make Blessed Mama? I'm mod in here. How do I do it from the phone?
You've been here all your life. Beautiful area, though. I like the rolling hills.
My dad always wanted to go to live in Nashville with my stepmom. They wanted to move to Nashville after my Aunt Dot had passed, because she's 80-something. No, she's 93 years old. Or maybe she's 83.
So I came up to see what's going on, document the search, talk to the locals.
My dad wanted to wait to move to Nashville. They wanted to go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. My dad wanted to move down there. My stepmom and the kids all wanted to move down, but it didn't get to happen that way. But
monitor the Cajun Navy and everybody that's trying to find this guy.
That was the email you're supposed to email.
Yeah, I'm here for that too.
Those folks, we all know.
We all know.
I mean, what biological mom would just said at the table, they just talked to random strangers. She's not going to get any serious
Hmm.
Even like myself, she'll talk to some.
You guys really think that?
Softball questions.
You don't have that option.
There's a good investigative
Sorry.
journalist. His name is Nick Barrett.
What?
He actually does very good work, and he tried to reach out.
Whoa! Wait, you can't drop
But
it.
I'm glad you know the gig.
Links? Okay, hold on. Who? Pink Fan! Oh my God, there's my girl Pink Fan. Oh my God, where have you been? Oh, you just made my day even more. My girl Pink Fan. Gosh, you're a rock star. I've missed you. Where have you been? Everybody meet Pink Fan. I guess I have to make you. I might have you as the other one. I definitely thank you, Pink Fan, for rocking it in, girl. God, I missed you. I think there's. Let me pause this. So if I'm wrong or if I'm right, somebody let me know. There's two types of mods, right? There's standard and then head. I know Pink Fan is one. Spitfire and Bust Mama, I will definitely make you girls head too, because I lost a few mods. I lost a few friends, so I don't know if they're in there. If they are, or if not, just let me know if you want me to do that. I lost a couple mods, I think, so I need some new ones. Okay, let me show this. So JRL must be interviewing this guy. So this is where Riley Stern went missing, right?
Everyone's hearting you and saying amen. Look at all the hearts. Amen. Heart. See, they're hearting you.
Thank y'all.
I appreciate the conversation. Thanks.
Let me give him a like.
Just gonna be out here and see what's going on. Have you seen any boats or anything?
I'm also gonna do him a courtesy. I'm gonna Alright, hold on. Let me make this post real quick. Shout out to JRL. I put Joe. JRL. Out on scenes. Scenes doing great work. Okay. Boom, bada, bang. I'm going to show him to mine. Boom, bada, bang. Okay. So, I believe he was taken by a homeless person, you guys. I hate to speculate and, like, theorize, but what else could be, you know?
I'm trying to latch onto a boat too.
They're very involved. Yeah. So they're saying it's very active. And I talked to another gentleman that
it's active up there in Nashville. Like I went live this morning, and then after I went, as soon as I finished live, that's when I saw the Navy in there. You know, I didn't see them doing live, but they definitely have boats out there in that general downtown. Yeah.
I would like to get up to Veterans with Purpose. I know they had some hiccups with the Gallup Rodney case and stuff, but I still think what they do, regardless to their past 30 years ago, those guys have some of the better equipment, and they're well equipped because they do this.
Yes, they are.
People like our officers.
It's great to see y'all. You guys already know each other. Great.
So they're not going to have,
Thank you for dropping some of the links in for me, Pink Fan. I'll definitely let me see. See, I don't really care for Jared from Adventures with Purpose, but I like Doug Bishop. I like Nick. I like that guy with the curly hair. They have some really good equipment. They just need to get out there then.
So, like, do you
But
think at the end of the day, with
I
this
know
particular
Doug
case,
Bishop has his.
Cajun Navy or some volunteer group?
Doug Bishop has his thing now that he does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be get Doug out here.
Somebody like that, myself or you, I think.
So the current must be really bad in Nashville too, because they're having a hard time with the rocks and everything being so slippery down there. So he's still interviewing. Well, let me put my this full screen.
Body and clothing. They were trying to look for bigger objects. And I kind of get it at first. You're like, hey, where's the body, you know? And but I think what's real important in that first 48 hours was to do one of those human rails. It's really
Great search.
yeah, do a great search, you're right. Do that on that bank. Remove every homeless person up, remove all that stuff, go through it hand by hand, you know, and really see what's in there. I think, and then that can pretty much rule them out. That he basically was talking to him, he told us about it. They could have gotten a little confident. They could have pushed him right there in that one spot.
That's so.
So with that being said, do you think this is an accident or criminal?
I don't think anybody actually. I think it could have been a little bit of confrontation with the guys. You know, with the one person said he heard a little something going on, and the person said, "Oh, it's nothing. He's just drunk."
What do you guys think? I honestly think. Oh shit, my knees.
Yeah, well, you were saying it's slippery down there.
At night,
There.
as you can see, I know everybody been asking. You know, it's not real. There's some protection and stuff, but get down to water. It's really it's cold. It's been cold at night.
Yeah.
So
What's the temperature been down here? Like 30.
What
yeah,
the
it's
fuck?
60 today, but like
Something just flew through my window.
It gives me a break. I came from the border and it was like 90.
I mean, y'all been getting cold nights in Florida.
Well, I was in Texas and Arizona the last couple of weeks. But it's
That's wild.
um.
I noticed people have to go.
So yeah, I'm gonna personally go up and kind of retrace the steps tonight and
When she's at work.
kind of give people an idea of how dark it is on the
Okay.
path. You know, like where his Devin.
While he's talking and doing the interview.
Lights, see out there, he's out about now. It's not a Friday night like it was before.
Oh,
If he's not found by Friday, I plan to be here a couple days to monitor the search. So I'll
good. So
It's
JR's gonna stay
wild out
and
what's going on out there? Who's lurking the streets? What's going on?
he's gonna stay out there.
Thank you for your insight, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Robbie. Appreciate it. All right, so yeah, that was a great conversation. We love talking to our locals. We love
We like that you go out there and do that.
people with their take insight.
There's not too many people out there, boots on the ground, and they even ask for the public's help.
Dam. Apparently, the dam has been shut
Monday that
down.
my 16-year-old grandson is graduating in May. Oh, I seen you say that over there at Granny's. I'm so congrats. Congrats. I'm so glad you guys got to meet Pink Fan. Pink Fan, you guys, has been my girl. Pink Fan has been here since day one. She's kind of been. I miss my Sharon. I wish Sharon. I wish Sharon was here too. But Pink Fan is my girl. Me and her go way back. Always kind. She's a very kind soul. She's a sweet woman. And I'm glad you guys are here. So thank you. And I'm sorry about earlier. I was just so mad and heated, and I just had to get that out there. And Miss Ann tried to make me be the bad person, and I wasn't.
Standing up there and kind of pointing.
So I'm trying to get to my studio.
But it's quiet here, and
It's a quiet
there's
pier.
another location, Magnolia. Can you
Very
share
calm
the
there.
other spot where people are talking about if you go now. Look, we got the other spot up the river here between here and Nashville. Another possible spot.
Well, tell him we said congratulations because graduating is a big, huge deal. That's like one of the biggest deals you'll ever have in life. You know, it's besides getting married and going off to college, is graduating. You know.
So what's on these bars?
So try this again.
What do they got? Oh, really? So
it looks like the water's calm right now. Somebody said the current was really. Was the current fast a few days ago?
Nashville.
Oh my god, I'm almost up to 400, you guys. Shut the front door.
Oh, really? I've got videos down here.
Oh my god, I'm almost up to 400.
Check this out.
I needed to get it out. You was right. I had to.
Could a body get caught up on one?
Just because you're not gonna.
Push it around.
You can't go around bragging you have cancer and act the way you do because cancer people don't act that way. I just wanted her to see that, like, you going around spreading all this hate and your sickness, and it's sad, but you just got to be a little bit kinder,
Graphic,
sympathetic,
more.
more,
We're just asking questions that probably people want to know.
My stepmom had cancer, and she did cancer right. She didn't.
We want to be sensitive because I'm sure some of Riley's family's watching.
Oh, I'm sure they are watching.
So we got a giant barge coming, folks.
Here we go.
Now, some people think he's not in the river. Some people actually think he's not in the river. I'm going to have to say 90. I concur. I think he's in the river. Some people think he's not. I mean, some people think like maybe the debit card was placed somewhere as a plan, phone and thing was thrown in the water. People come up with a lot of speculations, but there's no evidence.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's a little long, so he 22-year-old, 6'6".
6'6".
They don't need anything.
It's easy to update your wardrobe, but it's not so easy to update furniture, appliances, or tech you just don't love anymore. Unless you rent to own at Aaron's. Keep it forever, return it, upgrade it, life changes. Aaron's
I'm disappointed now.
with you.
Join us March 24th for National Cheesesteak Day. Get a small cheesesteak for only...
Well, I don't know how, but I try to be a really good, kind person and not be hateful. That's why I always said I'm a lover, not a fighter. Hi, and Dina.
Yeah, I personally seen the Cajun Navy, the gentleman that spoke at the press
Thank you
conference
so
yesterday
much,
for the
Indina.
Cajun Navy. I could see
Team
the
was best and really bad, and thank you. We love you, Tina, and your truth. Aw, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I just got on my channel and I was so excited. I'm at 391, and look at this. This is twice now. I'm gonna pause JRL. Oh, let me go back this way. So it's saying, I'm gonna make this so you guys can see this. So I'm not sure. Warning on March 8th of 2024. What did I go over? It says training. I did the training, policy, harassment, and bullying. So somebody, and then it says this. It says if you violate this policy again within 90 days of completing the policy training, you'll get a strike. You won't be able to do things like upload, post, or live stream for 1 week. Just Spitfire, do you remember what my video was done on March 8th? Does anybody remember? Was it my March 8th video over a child's case? Didn't we go back over Candelaria on March 8th? It is nice and safe in here. It is. I try to keep it very safe and loving and just caring place. And I try to care about people's feelings and, what they're going through. I just yesterday I had a bad day with my father. He's always promising me things and taking it away. And then my half sisters, I told my dad, I said, Dad, don't put yourself in a bad spot for trying to buy me a washer and dryer, because he told me, he's like, you go to Menards or Big Lots or wherever, go look at the washer and dryers and I will buy you one outright. Well, then he said, or I'll pay your cable bill for you. And I said, okay. And he said if he got his money, he was going to do that for me. Well, my sisters in the background were talking, oh, well, you shouldn't be promising her anything until you know you have it, blah, blah, blah. So then I said, Dad, I said, don't put yourself in a bad spot for helping me. I'm like, it'll be okay. I said, you got to get you a better place. That place that you're living in, you can't even take a shower in and you can't even get off the toilet. It's very hard for him to get off the toilet because it sits so low, so he has to use his porta potty in the living room. And what that doesn't make him feel good that he has to use the potty in front of his oldest daughter and he can't even shower himself in that place. So I was trying to be a good daughter and thinking my father of getting him a better place. And my half sister's like, that's my fucking father. He ain't going nowhere, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, went into an asthma attack, instantly got a headache. It was just horrible. And so now I don't know what this is about because I did. I don't remember what my last video was. Does anybody remember what my video was? You had two that day, one titled Let's Talk and one titled Shooting. Yeah, but they put it as harassment and bullying, so it makes me wonder. You think it's the title? But why would it say harassment and bullying? I didn't bully nobody in that. It was the shooting on March 7th. You guys are right, Pink. Yes, you guys. But I don't understand why they would put it as harassment and bullying. And I think they took it down, so I can't even find it in my content, right? I'm still learning all this. Um, I'm excited. I'm at 391, so I'm just gonna be careful. I'm gonna stay out of Tina's. I'm gonna stay out of everybody's chats for a while. Let stuff calm down, but at least people know they can come and they can learn the truth and they can see that I'm just a loving, kind person that wants to do good things and find missing kids. I don't know anything that happened about that shooting. I just, as far as we know, was the two people had passed, and there was 5 injured in that. And I still think they have not caught the suspect yet in that, because I've been checking it. Okay, now before I go back to JRL, I'll take care of this later. Let me go and do this really quick since I'm here. I'm thinking. Yes, babe. Hold on. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay, so managing. Okay, babe. So there's managing moderators and standard moderators. Um, so it says paste the channel UR users to add managing moderators. Paste the channel UR users. So I wonder who can do what? What? Because these are my girls. These are everybody that's. How do I? Sounds like more like a lurker's reporting it to me. Yeah. I've noticed people watching that aren't chatting just possible with the way they are nowadays. You're absolutely right, Spitfire. So, like I said, you know, I'll be good. I won't, just because I'm Tina's friend. No, that's not right. So I'll have to figure out how to go through that. I did that warning thing. I don't know if there's something else that I can do to get that off of there. Um, it's not like I'm out here causing everybody problems. I'm not. So, what if I add. You sure you can't post links, guys? Spitfire, can you test your theory? What if I put um okay. Let's okay. One of you girls, can one of you got Spitfire or Blessed Mama? Oh, Blessed Mama can't yet because I haven't added her yet. Let me figure this out. Spitfire, are you able to click that and save it? Because it says you can. It says you can put links in there. Or maybe I gotta do you to the other one. Maybe I gotta add you to the other one. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that. Here's a disclaimer. Fair use. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, so let me try this. I'm glad JRL's out there doing good work, and I'll have to. Next time, I'm going to be very careful on what I put for my title, because I think that could be it too. So we're going to add. Oh, let's see. I don't know. Whoops. I'm going to have to figure it out, as I know how to do it, but I have you as the other moderator. So I wonder if I'll be able to go back in and click your name in the comments. I should be able to make you star comment once. Let's see here. Uh, delete comment, put timer. No, we don't want to do that. The suspect is at the DM. Really? I know, Pink Fan. I hope Sharon is doing okay. I tried to chat with her in Queens because I know she likes to go to Queens sometimes. So I just had messaged and said hey to her in the chat. I hope she's doing really good because I really do miss her too. Um, let me play. I'll play that while I try to figure this out so we're not dead air, okay? So we're gonna listen to JRL here. And then all right, let me see. All right, I might have this figured out. It says no matches found. Because I was trying to put you in this one and it's not letting me. Come on, JR, play. I'll have to figure it out. Try to do it later. I'm not gonna worry about it. I just didn't know if I didn't know if you were able to post them because Pink Fan was able to, so I didn't know if you were able to. Um. Okay, so JR is buffing for a second. I'm just gonna have to be. I'm so devastated. I am kind of devastated because now I can't believe it.
What's going on and bring awareness.
Okay. So here's his.
Investigate something. Channel like, hit the notification button. I'll be back in a bit. Showing you.
I missed a little bit of it, so I'm gonna rewind. That's a big. That water looks awful calm right now, don't you guys think? The water's super calm.
Everyone has a specialty, and I think that the Cajun Navy, with their boats private, they got a lot of volunteers.
No, bless mom, I'm gonna make you one. I just couldn't make Spitfire. I couldn't move hers. Hers, I gotta figure out how to move her down to the spot that I think you have to be in. I think there's a spot you have to be in because I have. Let's see. You got a little thingy on yours.
Maybe.
I'll have to try to figure it out later. Don't trust the water, right? How's your dad and Scooby in the family? Scooby is getting so much bigger. Pink Fan, he's growing so big. Tangerine is doing really good. Midnight, he's doing good. The tricks that Emmy had told me helped. Helped with all the um his eye problems that he was having. They were getting bad. So maybe I need to make. I can't believe it's not popping up, but it popped up in the other one. Oh well. I'll figure it out later when I try to figure out how to get this review off. So Dad is out of the hospital. He is home. I went and saw him last weekend. I was so excited about seeing my family and everything. Went down and saw him. Seeing how small his place was, and my sister was just saying that, Dad couldn't do this and do that, and so I just, I had a good time visiting. It was a fun time, and I had a good time. So, um, we had a good time. But then I called him the other day. He called me yesterday and was just, every time I try to talk to my father, he's always got somebody in the background. Somebody's always, um, you know, in the background. You can't never have a conversation with him. Because you always got somebody in the background causing a scene, and well, I know it can't be I have Lizzo, Nicolina, Mad Dog, Cass. There's a few people I have blocked, not too many, thank God. But I'll have to figure out that later. Before my phone starts going crazy and dying, I did want to show you guys something that happened. Let me just back up out of this. So JRL is going to come back out later anyways, so I'm going to figure out how to get off of there. I'll try to put you guys as mods. I bet you I could do it from here on this one. More settings. General. Nope, that's not it. Guest. Day already, Goodness sakes, I look a mess because I was crying earlier, and my husband will get mad if I say that. I was crying earlier over YouTube. He gets mad about that kind of stuff. But I did want to show you this. I will figure out all this stuff later. I'm not too sure what I can do because somebody did that on purpose. I'm at 391. I want to get to 400. So I'm going to be, where is my thing at here? I know Sharon's commented on a few of my comments, so I know Sharon is lurking. I love Sharon. Sharon, if you're out there, you look beautiful. Stop. Don't make me cry. Oh, shit. Okay, so here it is. There was apparently, come on, load up. I had it saved. No, I'm not paying for that. Crazy. Okay. 15-year-old poked Sunday dies. Suspect charged with M. Toledo 1 hour ago. This is for Toledo. Again, Toledo is always. Oh, you're beautiful inside out. Thank you, girls. Oh, you guys are beautiful too. That's why you're mods, because you have beautiful souls. Bless Mama, you will be a mod and you have a beautiful soul too. You guys are all sweet, and I'm glad I got some friends here to back me up. But like Granny said, you can't get in subscribers fights, and I've learned that now. I've learned that being a creator, you can't go and just dig for you can't back up everybody or your subs. I get that. But I've been coming to your channel for a while. She should have noticed me that I've been coming there for a while. But it's okay. So our victim is a 15-year-old. R.I.P. Rest in peace. So he's a 15-year-old who was poked Sunday. I'm gonna say poked as in unalived, as in fire, loud bang, a boom. Um, Dies Sunday. Robert Shields, 18 years old. So an 18-year-old unalived a 15-year-old. Is charged with M, in sign language. Wait, M. Wait, is it M? M. Yeah. I used to know sign language really well. And I used to be able to do my name. Thank you. I love you. Okay. This is sad. God. This crime is just ridiculous wherever you go. So, okay, Sid, Ohio, a 15-year-old who was boomed on Sunday in central Toledo has died. According to Toledo police, the victim is Jayla Perry, died on Wednesday after Robert Shields, 18, allegedly shot her in her, oh my God, boomed head on Sunday. Police charged Shields with M, but is not in yet custody. Oh my God, this guy's on the run. In custody, the TPD says he was originally charged with felony assault. Perry was inside a home in the 400 block of Park Street approximately at 6:15 a.m. The victim's sister was in the room when the ooting had occurred. Okay, we gotta use code words. We gotta be like you know who's, guys, and start using code words. I'm gonna need everybody's help. Let's get me to 500. Let's prove to these guys what a true crime channel is supposed to be like. A safe place. We go over topics, you know. Perry was shot in. Oh, shit! Was ooting in the 400 block approximately at 6:15 a.m. The victim's sister was in the room at the time it happened. The court document said in the social media post from Toledo police, Shields is described as 5 feet 11 inches tall, 170 pounds, with black hair, brown eyes. If you have any information about this incident or Shields' location, please ask that you call Crime Stoppers 419 255 1111. You can remain anonymous. You wanted for felony assault. Crime Stoppers. This is Robert Shields, and oh my God. Does he look familiar? I should send that to Sonny at the gas station. I've seen him come in there. Anybody, if the Lindsay girl that was in here earlier, that's from Toledo. Let me see if I can find her. Um, there was a girl named Lindsay. Damn it, Sierra. Um, Undercurrents can be dangerous. Oh, I didn't realize that about the undercurrents. I'll have to look for it. But there was a girl in her named Lindsay. One of them lives in Toledo. If you can, please share this because he is 18 years old and needs to be caught. Again, the phone number is 419 255 1111. He's 5 feet inches, 11 inches tall, 170 pounds. He was wearing, he, he did an awful thing to this woman's head. He needs to be found. Here's another one, guys. This crime is getting bad. Person taken to a hospital after a South Toledo apartment ooting. Ooting. Police said the victim was ooting multiple times, including in the face. Oh my God. We got one younger teen brutally hit in her head. You got this person hit in the face. What the hell is going on here? Police said the victim was ooting multiple times, including in the face. Toledo, Ohio, one person was taken to the hospital early Tuesday after they were blanked multiple times at a South Toledo complex. Toledo police said officers responded to a Sandpiper Apartments, 5100 the block of Ryan Road near Reynolds, South Toledo, just after 2:30 a.m. In a police report, authorities said they located a victim in the hallway of the building suffering from multiple blank wounds. According to the scene, police. Okay. According to the police on the scene, the victim, who police described as a 22-year-old male, was blanked multiple times, including the face. Oh my God. Latest local headlines. Person blanked in North Toledo Monday night. Okay, so this is the victim that was rushed to the hospital by Life Squad with serious injuries. Police said in report, police said the victim was in stable condition. The incident remains under investigation. Police have not made any arrest in the ooting. If you have any information, please call Crime Stoppers 419-255-1111. This is the apartment complex that they are showing us. Again, another ooting, which has got to stop. This stuff has got to stop. The 15-year-old has died, Jalen Perry. There was one more thing here that I did want to show. I gotta go back because I lost it. So, okay, so we did that one. We did. Toledo police released results of the St. Patrick's Day traffic blitz 4 hours ago. So on St. Patty's Day, they must have had a Toledo. I don't know why I keep saying that. Oh my God. I hope Tina don't fall for this Ernie show. He has more team. Rose and Tina never said a bad word about him since he knew her. I think it's over a year now. Yeah, I do believe that too, Edna. I do believe that she was humiliated. Hi, SoFlo. Hey, girl. Um, I think Tina was humiliated um by Ernie because she went to Morbid. Now we don't know if Morbid really is an idiot. We don't know if he's. I gotta come up with code words for this stuff. Um, a file. We don't know that, and to put that out on somebody is very slandering. Very slant. I wouldn't want that put on me, my hubby. You know, look what happened. It's not right. But I gotta be careful now because somebody came at me. I mean, it could be if if TOS system would have seen that title and stuff, you'd think they would make it as violent or graphic, not bullying and harassment. So somebody, I did the appeal the first time, I did the training, and it said that it would go away. I would just have a warning, but I couldn't get another one within so much time frame. So now I can't get this warning off. So they want to take me down for doing 2 crime in Ohio and being friends with somebody, then that just shows how low they are. You know? But that 15-year-old lost her life. It doesn't say there's no domestic violence. We don't know if she was the girlfriend. I wish they would, when they make these articles, they would put that stuff in there so that, if it's domestic violence, they need to make it aware that, like, look, but he unalived her. And then so the St. Patty's bust worked. Officers were assigned to additional already scheduled officers were working St. Patrick's Day weekend. Toledo police released the results of their St. Patty's Day weekend traffic blitz. An enforcement period that resulted in nearly 70 citations issued. Oh my God, that reminds me of Port Clinton. Always on their brownie points. Always trying to issue the most tickets. That's crazy. Okay, so then it says 70 citations issued. According to the press release, Toledo Police Department officers initiated 66 stops between March 15th and the 17th in relation. Scooby-Doo! That's him out there. They're working on this abandoned somewhat house over here. According to the press release, Toledo Police, okay, blah, 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 relations to citywide blitz of 66 stops and 69 total citations. Oh my goodness. 69 citations. Officers issued 41 speed, 5 for driving under the suspension of no operation licenses, 11 citations for not using seat belts. Oh my God. Police are working at enforcement special arrested 2 people for OVI, driving over the influence. Officials say have fun but be safe on St. Patty's weekend. So, do any of you guys' hometowns do these things? I want to know. I won't allow anyone to bully where I can do something about it. Me too. Me too, Spitfire. I totally agree. Yes, and be yep. So I'm gonna let Tina know that I'm still here for her. I'm here. She can come to me whenever she wants. She can tell me whatever she wants, and then no, it's gonna be safe with me because I've done that before. I've exposed somebody's stuff, and it's not nice. It's not. It's really not. Not a good thing to have done either, you know. And I owned up to that. Owned up to releasing those messages that they played last night. Not on Queens. I even wrote in there I was the one that showed Tina that message. And all the ones that they were trying to convince Tina of, everything. So my hometown does these things too. They call them they're not drug, alcohol stops where what do they call them? Speed zones, something like that. But Port Clinton does them a lot in the summertime and when it's in the um yeah, they have them a lot. And I was just had seen that and I was like, man, they got a lot of people this weekend. And then just to let everybody know, I'll probably come by tomorrow and do a live if I can find some interesting. I want to come with some good things tomorrow. I don't want to come with anything bad or sad or but it does say here the judge rules on Ohio man's comfort or confession to the unaliving of his 3 sons, execution style, is inadmissible due to rights of being violated after arrest. So you're telling me Chad's getting off? Is that his name? What's this guy's name? Chad. Why in the world is the judge not letting his confession in? So his confession is out now. When he knows dang well he did it, the cops know he did it. The cops danced around his, way of doing stuff, and you're telling me that. Okay, let's read this real quick, and then I'm going to end out. All right, so I'm so mad. Look at him. You can definitely tell he's a sick guy. Sick. Wow. An Ohio man recently scored a win in court after a judge ruled that his confession to killing or unaliving his 3 sons, execution style, is admissible due to his rights of being violated after his arrest. And my one thing is, why are they coming after me when all I did was try to be a good person and stick up for people? But they didn't do that to them. Like, they didn't go after Tina and put a strike on hers or give her channel a warning. They didn't go after Rose and do that to her. So it's like, why are they coming after me because I stuck up for somebody? That's ridiculous. Word of the day, ridiculous. Okay, so this is ridiculous. And then they put it as a win in court. That's not a win. It is for him, but June 2023, 32-year-old Chad Stupid Dorman was arrested and accused for blanking his three sons. This happened in Monroe Township. The children were identified as 7-year-old Clayton, 4-year-old Hunter, 3-year-old Chase. Police were alerted to the unalivings when a woman had called 911, screamed that her babies had been blanked, and Dorman was accused of lining the children up one by one, blanking them. One of the children tried to flee, but the father allegedly hunted him down and blanked him. Police body cam footage since has been released of the Ohio man's arrest, where officers found him sitting on the steps of his home with a rifle next to him before officers forced him to the ground and handcuffed him. The footage shows police asking him what was going on, and he calmly replied, "Nothing." Last summer, he was subsequently, I can't even say that word, subsequently indicted on 21 counts in Claremont County Court. On the counts of aggravated murder, 8 counts of kidnapping, and 4 counts of felonious assault, he pled not guilty to all charges. However, January 2024, the Ohio man's attorney filed motion to suppress portions of his interrogation, alleging that their client's Miranda rights were violated at the time of his requesting by police. According to the Fox 19, the Ohio man gave confession on the execution style of his 3 sons, but Friday, March 15th, Judge Richard Frennick ruled that the confession was inadmissible and Clement County Sheriff's Office violated Dorman's rights twice. Once when officers failed to advise him of his Miranda rights before interrogating him, and 2 when the detectives continued to question him after said he wanted an attorney. Ew. Yuck. You guys see the bee? Oh my god. Hurry up, somebody screenshot that. Ew. Ew. Look. And then there's a bee in her oh my god. That'll make you guys laugh for today. Yes, just wish people would get along and if not be kind, go their separate ways. You know, my mama always taught me if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. And I really try to stick by that. But when she took my screen name out of, like, who does she have the right to call me that? I always used to like her until she was been so hateful and mean to people. Due to the failed actions, so this guy is going to get, oh man. He That should have been admissible. I don't understand how it's not, but that makes me so mad. So that makes me so mad. Yes. They do them on both bridges headed out of town. Oh, will you be safe if you're heading out of town? It's nice to meet you. Hi, honey. You're the one from about Toledo. I was just going over some stuff from Toledo, so I hope you got to see. That case makes me sick. Yes. Chad. I can't believe they did that. I know, Chad Dorman. There's a special place for him. You're absolutely right. Yes, you, my girl. You did you say you're from? It's crazy to see. Sure. Gonna nail him with their statements. Oh yeah. Definitely gonna nail him with their statements. The stepdaughter running on the yes, that's just crazy. I hope the jailhouse justice gets his ass fast. Me too, bus mama. Hugs to everybody. Thank you all for being here too. I love it. Thank you all. Let's just hope that nobody comes after me anymore. Let me be. I said my stuff. I won't, try to be. I'll stick up for people still, just not as hardcore. But he, those statements should have been admissible because but the cop didn't read his Miranda rights right, or something about his Miranda rights wasn't written all the way or something. I don't know. That's just so stupid. Like, why? Like, he unalived those babies. This is sad. This is sad. This is going to be one of those United States that fentanyl addiction makes them look like zombies. That does. It does. I think the F makes them do things that you wouldn't think they would do. That's loud. What the hell? Um. So yeah, let me show you guys this mugshot one more time, just so if anybody can share this out from Toledo, if you know anybody, or if you know anybody that's here, or just get it out. Because he's 18 years old and he's on the run. He has not been caught yet, but there's a video. I didn't know that there was a video. So we're just going to play when it wants to. Come on. 15 years old. I still just cannot believe that. At first I thought it was like a fight maybe. I thought it was a guy. I didn't know that he shot his girlfriend. Maybe it's his girlfriend. It just says her name, Central Toledo home, and she was 15 years old. But what would a 15-year-old be with an 18-year-old? Isn't that against the law? If he's 18 and she's 15, that's 3 years difference. Hi, headlines. I know we had snow. It was like snow earlier. I could not believe it. It was snowing earlier. It's not doing it now. The sun is shining, but I think Ohio has some funky weather coming. So he is being charged with unaliving, but he is not caught yet. But it showed his picture. This tablet's heavy. Okay, show me.
Thank you. Toledo police are
Okay, here we
trying
go.
to figure out who shot a 15-year-old girl in North Toledo yesterday morning. TBD.
Oh, don't start.
It happened on Park Street near East Central Avenue around 6 in the morning. Police say a family member of Taylor Perry found her shot inside her home.
So
Police on the
sad.
scene yesterday told our crew she was in critical condition. We're working to get an update this afternoon. At this time, police haven't named a suspect or made any arrests. If you have information on the shooting, you're asked to call or text Crime Stoppers at 419-255-1111.
Okay, but didn't they just show his photo and the news and the? Hold on, there's contradicting. I thought they showed the picture. Yeah, right there. How are they gonna say that they don't have the suspect's name, but they do? It's like right there. So either Toledo WTOL hasn't fixed their mistakes,
Wake up, everyone.
but there it is, Crime Stoppers. If you guys, share this out or clip the part of it, share this, that'd be great. They don't have him in custody yet, so he is on the run. And he could be anywhere. I mean, he is, what they say, he was 18 years old. So he could be anywhere. Doesn't happen often, but here it's cool when it does. Yeah, I love thunder snows. It's gonna be it'll be crazy. I'm ready for some snow. I didn't get to go sledding yet, and I love to go sledding. Who does not love going sledding? I do love going sledding, especially in my hometown. We have these hills that are great for going sledding. Uh, no more tornadoes. I'll be okay without some tornadoes because I do believe there's parts of Toledo still recuperating from um the weather being so bad, and a lot of places did get struck pretty hard. But I don't know. So I don't know what to do next, y'all. I can't cover no more no stuff. No crime. Can't we just go one day without horrible stuff happening, or people taking down people? It's just sad. Uh-oh. Is my girl live? Let's see. I think she is. All right, y'all. So, come on. I hear Scooby. I gotta go see what he's doing. Well, maybe she's not live. I thought she was. Uh-oh. I don't know. I can't watch it because it has that man was like, that's some heavy hammer stuff, man. I thought she was live. Never mind. I thought Sierra was live. But I better call my niece back. She called me twice. I hope everybody has a safe evening, and let me know what you guys are doing for dinner. You guys eating leftovers, or am I gonna cook? I don't really want to cook, but I really don't want tacos again. I hate eating leftovers. Who hates eating leftovers? Let me know. Put that in there. Thank you all for coming and seeing me. I really do appreciate it. Let's hope that we find Riley. Was it Rylan? Rylan? Right. I can't even say his poor name now. Let's hope we find him. And let's hope that none of these homeless people took him, or I really hope they find him soon. It's been, what, a week? Couple days? When it starts getting this, I start to get worried about it when it starts getting less time. But I hope you all have a good one. Much love. Thank you all. And when you come back, you might have some blue wrenches to all my girls out there. Thank you. Be kind and love one another.